Okay guys, today we are going to see about array. How to how to how to write a program to add to find the sum and average of all elements in array. So for this statement, first I am going to write a algorithm. For this question I am going to write a algorithm, and the algorithm is step 1. What is the step 1? First I am going to declare an variable. So what this variable is used for? This variable is used for, so if the user wants to enter the desired number of array elements, if they want 5 number of array elements, they can able to enter and store. We can able to store the desired value of array elements in this variable. Step 2. Prompt prompt message to the user. So what is the message I am prompting to the user? So the message I am going to prompt to the user is, please enter the size of the array. So this is the message I am going to prompt the user to enter. And step 3 is about read value from the user. We need to read the value from the user. Like if user enter the value, means we need to read the value and store it in the variable we created. We declared the variable. Okay, so this is how step 1, step 2, step 3 works. Now user entered, and we also store the number of elements value in a variable. In the next step, we are going to create a array variable. Step 4, declaring array variable. So after successfully declaring the array variable, next step I need to prompt. I am going to prompt the message to the user. What is the message I am going to prompt the user? The message I am going to prompt the user is, please enter the elements to store in the array. So what are the elements user wants to store in the array? I am going to prompt this thing to the user. Step 6, read element of array using for loop and scanf function. In programming, I will explain what is actually step 6, because if you see a program only, you can able to understand what is the use of for loop, what is the use of a scanf. So step Now step 7. So I need to add a value. So first I'm going to create a declaring a empty variable. So declaring a empty variable sum is equal to 0. So using with the help of for loop we can able to update this value line by line using this logic. Sum is equal to sum plus array. I will tell you later. In program I will definitely explain what is it's all about. Okay. Step 8 print the value, some value. Okay, generally now it's okay. Now we can go for programming. So how we can able to go for programming? Okay, let's start program. Think it's wait, now it's visible. So come to the terminal. I'm going to back from it. cd practice, sorry, cdc program. One. So I'm going to create a directory called mkdir array. cd array. I'm going to create a file. Using touch command. Oh, in okay. Now I'm going to write the program. Hashtag include less than stdio dot h greater than int main. Think this hashtag include main open bracket open curly braces. Now I'm going to write the program. Int. So first I'm going to declaring the variable called declaring the variable. Going to declare the variable as size. Okay. For okay, just wait a second. Well, I plan to go for theoretically. So I'm going to write the program. Hashtag include less than stdio dot h. So this is the skeleton code for all the programs. Int main open bracket close bracket open curly braces open curly braces. Here I'm going to declare a variable and I'm going to name the variable as size. So here we store array size. Array size, here we can able to store array size. Next I'm going to prompt the user printf open bracket open double quotation enter enter the size of array. Enter the size of array close bracket semicolon. With the help of scanf function we can able to read value from the user. Where I need to store this value in size close bracket. Wait, it's on the flash. Now it's visible for you, right? Okay, let's go. Now it could be no problem for you guys. Okay, now we successfully get a value from the user. So int, so what is the integer data type I am going to create? Now we are going to create a array variable. So in array this is variable name, this is size of array. Within the square brackets only we can the square brackets only represents that the variable we declared is an array. And I want to talk about one thing. So if the user enter what is the size of this integer variable. Okay, let's talk about this in a different scenario. Okay, let's focus on program. Okay, array. So we successfully create a array variable. So after successfully creating the array variable, here what we, if the user successfully enter the value, the desired size of the array, it will automatically assign here. The next step what I am going to perform here means I am going to prompt the user to printf open bracket enter the array elements. Enter the array elements. So okay, we prompted the message to enter the array elements, but how user can able to continuously again and again enter the values and store it in array? How we can able to write a program for this? So for this again and again, so again and again, what is again and again? What concept you are going to use for again and again? And we are going to use looping. So I am going to use for loop. Here I am going to declaring a variable name int I is equal to starts from 0, because array index value ranges from 0 to n-1 size -1. N is user input number. So if user entered 5 means so the index value must be 0 to 4. So for this condition only I am going to write I is less than size, because of this range purpose only. Now for I value needs to incremented for next call. Inside for loop, what are the statements I am going to write inside the for loop? Or I am going to write the scanf function %d, and this is how we can able to read values. We read values for array from the user. So if array means for loop needs to comes into your mind. For all operation, for loop must be used for array. So until this condition returns false, this scanf function again and again will execute. Next, okay, we get the elements. Now we need to sum all these elements. How we are going to sum all these elements? So for this, I am going to declaring a variable sum is equal to 0. Now I am ending this statement. Int sum is equal to 0. So inside I am going to use a for loop again, because we need to take each values that stored in the array, add, right? So for the purpose only, I is equal to start from 0, same condition is less than size, semicolon, I plus plus close bracket. So inside I am going to write a condition. What condition I am going to write here is sum is equal to sum plus ARRI. So this is the condition. So I am going to dry run this program for your understanding purpose. So what is the start value? I is equal to 0. So if size is equal to 5, and then the condition is I is less than size, and then I plus plus. So first what is going to happen here means 0. This is the initialization, right? So let's start from 0. So from start 0, it's going to compare whether the condition is true or false. 0 is less than 5 or not, true or false? True. So if it is true means what will happen? Sum is equal to sum plus array. Here we use to mention I, right? So here I'm some value. What is the while declaring, what is the value we initialized for sum? 0 plus, and here I is equal to what? 0. So I'm going to replace with 0. So if user enter, just let's consider a sample array of values. This is just a sample. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the index value. So array of 0 means I am calling this value 10. I am calling this value 10. So 0 plus 10 and sum will become sum is equal to 10. Okay. Next condition, post evaluation will done. In post evaluation, what will happen? This 0 will increment by 1. So I will become 1. After, we don't need to check this one. and in the post incrementation process, now I'm going to check the condition and the post incremented I value. If it is true only, I'm going to write here. If not true means the condition will become false and the loop will stop. So 1 is less than 5 or not. True or false? True. So here 1. A same sum is equal to, what is the sum value? Updated value 10. What is the array value? Now which array index value I am calling now? I am calling 1. So map this value to this index value. What is the value here? 20. So 10 will assign here 10 plus 20. So sum will become 30. Okay. And again the value going to incremented 2. Condition true or false? True. I becomes 2 now. Again sum is equal to 30 updated value plus, now this will become 2. This is the second value 30. 30 plus 30, 60. The updated value for the sum variable is 60. Now again this value going to incremented as 3. 3 is less than 5 or not? True. So I will become now 3. As same as sum is equal to updated value 40. Index value, what is the value represent 40? So what is the value? 40 plus 40? 80. Now this value, I value going to incremented by 4, and this value going to checks the condition. 4 is less than 5 or not? True. Less than true. So sum is equal to updated value 80 plus, this is the last value 4 index value. What is the index value of 4? 50. If we add this value, 130. So now incremented at 5. 5 is less than 5. Condition will become false. Loop will end here. So this is how for loop can access and adds all the elements in the array value. So this is how the array works. So I'm going to print F open bracket open double quotation %d close double quotation comma slash sum. So finally we can able to print the values. For average, very easy. Float average is equal to I'm going to typecast float sum divided by size. How printf open bracket %d close bracket comma F avg. So this is how we can write the program. I'm going to execute the program for you. same program. Here I am running the program. The size of array 5, elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150. Oh, I made some mistake here. 30 plus 30, 60, yes, 60, not 40, 100. Okay, my bad. So this is how the program runs. Now I'm going to teach another interesting program, like how we are going to convert this binary number into decimal. How it can possible, how it starts, what is the base value, how we can able to convert it. We used it to convert 2 to the power 0. If nothing means we used to do like this, right? So for conversion, 1 into 2 to the power 0, 0 into 2 to the power of 1, 1 into 2 to the power of 2, 1 into 2 to the power of 3. Here 0 into 2 to the power of 4. Here 2 to the power of 4, 5 into 1. So this is how we use it to program. Right? 0 into, so this is how we use it to write the program. How we can able to convert the value. So how we can able to write a program for this, as same as this step going to same up to this step. I'm going to teach you from this step only. So how we can able to execute this condition means, first we can draw a variable 1 2 3 4 5 1 0 1 1 0 1. Okay, so initially I am going to declaring a two variables. One is to represent this 0, right? I am going to write a value flag, going to declare a value as flag, and I also am going to declare a decimal value is equal to 1. So 0 1. So why I am declaring this value means starting value is what? 0. So flag is equal to 0, and 2 to the power of 0 is 1. So for this first condition only I am doing like this. I am going to go for loop, for open bracket. So in this condition, instead of going from 0 to 5, we can go from backside 5 to 0. How we can able to write this? We can able to write this int I is equal to int I is equal to size semicolon I is greater than or equal to 0 up to 0. So 5 to 0. Wait, just wait. Sorry, size -1. This range, right? So always don't forget this range. So size -1 colon, instead of incrementing I am going to use the decrement value. First, inside for loop I am going to write a if condition. So this for this if condition, what I am going to check. So what if 1 means need to multiply, if 0 means need not to multiply, but this will increase. So 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and then 2 to the power of 4 is 16, and this one is 32. So this thing needs to increase. What I mean means this thing needs to update it. So flag, so let's start. So that's why I'm starting from 0. Okay. So if array of I, so this last number, I'm going to check this last number is 1 or 0. So if this condition returns true means the below statements will go into assign. What is going to assign here means flag value is equal to decimal. So what actually happening here means, so 2 to the power of 0 what? 1. So this 2 to the power, what I am saying 2 to the power is the flag I am talking about. Okay. So this one is also 1. This one also 1. If it is true. Okay. Next. I think I'm mistaking. This is equal to decimal plus flag. Right. This is equal to decimal plus flag, because what is the flag value? 0. What is the value we declared? 1. So 2 to the power of 1. So 1. So first one is corrected, 1. And then I need to update the flag value, right? So for the purpose of updating the flag value, here what happens? 2 to the power of 0. Next, 2 to the power of 1, 2. So if we multiply with again 2 means what will happen? 2. And 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. So all the values will get multiplied by 18. So what is the value that stored? 1. Decimal, right? So decimal going to multiply with 2. Go for next condition. So if completed, else. Now if it is goes for 0 means what will happen? The condition will becomes false. So else condition will execute. For 0 means 0, no need to add. But we need to increase the values. We need to update the flag value. How we can able to update? Flag is equal to again decimal into 2. So this is how flag value gets updated for each iterations. Close bracket. So this is how we can able to write the function. So what I am talking about here means if the condition 1 means true, so 0 plus 1 1 1, so flag value becomes 2. So if the next value is 0 means condition will become false, but flag value gets updated. 1 into 2 2. Next it's going to check 1. So 1 represents means this, what is the decimal value? Decimal value is 1. 1 plus 2 3. Okay, this is flag, not decimal. Flag. Okay, here decimal is 1, flag is okay. So this is how the loop is going to run. So flag is now flag will become 2 2s are 4. Next condition true, so 4 into 2 8, and this value is going to added here 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 8 13, 13 plus 8, this condition 2, so 32 plus 45. So this is how the program will run. Can you understand? Okay. Think today is enough for you. Okay, thank you.